So, one. In here.
And I'll mark that for you, Cactus.
Thanks.
You got that, Dragon?
In just a moment.
$304 natural, 304 trolls. Wow.
Yep.
It just kind of depends on your response.
Okay.
How to answer this?
Are you okay, Cat?
Yeah, just answering Dragon's question.
Okay.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Can I be heard? Yay.
Yes, you
Fine.
can.
Okay.
So Liege will call out, the resident druids will need to deal with you. And he will.
Fire Dragon, you're quiet for me.
Same.
He calls out to that the druids are the ones that need to deal with Ophelia.
I see.
Or so he puts right here. Back. One target. Friendly. Verb is not affected. And it doesn't. And it only
Because a
stops.
sculpt spell.
So it hits
So what
this
are you
area.
hitting?
So he's hitting the edge of the creature, which will miss Dazo and this individual, and it does not affect the verb or this individual.
Thank you.
Say, so fireball just this guy then?
Oh, I couldn't see that guy. So yeah, that guy is also not affected.
But the behemoth's the other one you're hitting.
Right, the behemoth and all of these little guys over here are still affected.
Didn't Augment tell you not to hit them?
No, I said not the orcs.
The orcs. These are not orcs anymore. Depending on how far they're gone. If it breaks them open and free, great. But right now we have a bigger problem to worry about.
Yeah, bigger threat.
Yeah, this guy, the bird, and that guy are not affected.
Oh, 0!
I'll mark it.
Failed!
And at least
It
heads
failed
up, quick
so
reminder,
badly.
is that this guy is one of Orphelia's guards. So, just a quick reminder on that.
He is helping us, so I'm hoping that we can convince him to change sides. But if not, we'll deal with him later.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you remember. Continue on your turn.
And Character sheet. Oh,
It would be possible to get a net 0.
We told you plenty of times that it's highly possible. We've seen it plenty of times.
Yeah, the minister.
Oh, yeah, that's why I completely forgot. Sorry.
Anything else, Dragon?
Sorry.
trying to think if there's anything else that I can do. No, he'll end there.
Okay. She will go up here. And she will attack.
Wait, doesn't she get advantage?
Oh, that guy made the save.
He made the save.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the Dazo.
Oh,
No,
flanking.
she's targeting this one.
Oh, she's talking about flanking.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking about flanking.
Oh, right.
We'll do one more.
Yeah.
We'll take the 18.
And the which damage?
Alright, Quinn, you are up.
Let me see. Is it possible for me to move over here?
Yes, it is.
I still get advantage. Yes. Okay. First sneak attack and dagger. Here goes.
17.
And here's the second.
I still wish my Hexblade's curse affected everyone. Oh well. That's not how the ability
Wow,
works.
both hit. So how much is that? 15, 16, 17, 18,
21.
19.
Oh yeah, this thing
Dang.
is really worse for wear.
I didn't, oh. Wow.
Is that all you're doing?
Since I did all my moves, yeah.
Alright, Augment, you're up.
Ouch. Wow.
Gee.
44 damage, yikes.
Plus an extra of plus 8 because of Hexblade's curse.
Oh. So, 24, 19, 11, 12, 31 damage, yikes. Oh, that was one off.
31 damage, and this as ironic as it's gonna get. Augment, how do you want to do this?
What? No! Okay. So, what's gonna happen is, through the first two attacks, for these two attacks, they're gonna be ending it pretty much. Avalon's blade form is pretty much gonna sever the leg, bringing it tumbling down, its head right in front of him. Pretty much, that's what I describe it, pirouetting around to the head and just decapitating the head.
Nice.
Voice.
Hey, Jovial, can you do us a favor and find that decapitation gif?
Decapitation!
And, humor me for a bit, after decapitating it, Augment is going to pretty much in orc tradition, let out a roar of victory to let all the other orcs know that he has won.
Victory speech!
Yep, as soon as you've done that, you see the three orcs near you war with you in unison.
Copy that and
So,
paste.
I was joking, but thank you.
Nice.
my first, how do you want to do this moment?
Congrats, dude. How does it feel?
Oh, I'm so thankful I got this. How do you want to do this? Especially with the prior combat, because you all know. Oh.
That did not go well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing this thing now dead, though, Ogman's not done yet. He's looking to Ophelia. He's not. How about his look is not a case of we're finishing this fight with you now. It's a case of let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's
so
talk
we
peace.
are gonna pause the combat order for now. Whether we pick up it again or not depends on what you guys do. But you see Ophelia here looking in shock. Well, you guys are pretty powerful.
Ogman's panting a little bit, still tired from this entire combat. You as well, and thank you for your help with dealing with it.
The last thing you want is this thing running around rampage. Green Knight would not be happy about that. And yes, Soundwave, you could do some free movement.
Okay. He's gonna look to his orcs as well as the knights. I also apologize for the Dragonborn's bad move, so I apologize to everyone here for her being as bad a decision maker as she usually is. And Ogman is going to walk around the spell area and a little bit past Nephrite to... And he's gonna go to this orc, helping him to see if he's okay, sort of idea.
Yeah, Fairy Fire only lasts a minute.
Yeah, but nobody's affected by if they step into the area. It's just at the time of its casting.
Yeah.
One thing that I heard Magdad... Sorry, you first, Cat?
So, what are you supposed to do now?
For me, there's one thing I want to do, and it's a simple saying. There's your side, there's our side, and then somewhere in the middle there's the truth. And I want to find the truth.
Truth. No one ever likes the truth.
Truth is never hard. It's never easy.
It doesn't matter if it's truth or lie. They'll win in the end.
Who will?
Still, why? Why would you help out these bullies? Which do nothing but rampage and attack. Why would the world care
It's
if they're
because-
gone or not?
The path you
even
lead is the one of the leader. The leaders are the one that lead the people. So if
And
someone
plus-
of evil heart is leading this clan, they were to be evil. My hope is to hopefully undo the damage they've done, and hopefully bring them peacefully into the modern times. But
Is
that's
that
all
what the
one
world
person can hope
wants with them? Well, look at them and they'll see nothing but monsters.
Ogman gives a sad look of agreement, but it's a case of she's right, but he's going to speak up before she can respond. You're right. We look nothing like monsters. But the same could be said for people that don't look like monsters and that they are truly villainous. For example, the racist king. He doesn't look like a monster, and yet he's hurting millions of innocent people.
I know.
He's giving a look to Quen, Dezo, and Null of, you're going to be peaceful.
Yes, I was just about to speak
Daisy
up.
wasn't gonna attack the girl. She was gonna like give the girl a hug.
No,
he's-
he's not. Stay back. Don't. She doesn't know you like that. Listen, Ophelia.
And I wasn't gonna attack her at all.
I have witnessed first. I've witnessed firsthand what the Black Claw was like under Magdiv's rule 5 years ago. And then I met Ogman not too long ago. It shows that not all people of the same race are the same. They just need to. I suppose under Ogman's leadership, can show that they can put in the effort. They might be able to put in the effort to work alongside other races. And if it's possible, Ogman, help rebuild here in Mirrorwood alongside the former citizens of Mirrorwood that are currently
Do not say their location.
residing in Thelene.
Out of character. Okay, never mind. So, that was my plan initially anyways. To build peace. Hopefully have everyone help rebuild here. However,
the world
though,
doesn't want
he-
peace. Why they just judge people like they always do? Not everyone could be roses in this garden.
You're
I have
sadly
to put
right.
in the effort to convince.
There are a few bad reads in the world, and they keep popping up when people least expect it. So, wouldn't it be better to just get rid of the garden and start over fresh?
Have a did like roses. Pretty little things, but they always hide the prickly thorns. I've always
You
preferred
understand.
sunflowers.
But Ophelia, aren't you a you are a person of nature. You value. Are you also willing to destroy the things that you like that are here in the world now?
They'll survive. My friends will always survive. They found ways to survive for centuries, while people die quickly. So, what does it matter which way they pick?
It matters because, at the end, that's how they feel. People can make right and wrong decisions. I'll use myself as an example. Ogman fully takes off his 2 shirts to reveal that pretty much the amount of scars would make Killmonger with envy at the amount of scars Ogman has. And Ophelia here, having been around the orcs a little bit, she can tell that a lot of them are deep wounds from orcish weapons. Some are from Razor's weapons, and some are from the surgery. But a large majority of them are from orcish weapons, as if torturing him.
Lee will also speak up and say, the real battle isn't even between us mortals at this point. The battle between the gods. And the god that you are connected to, and these marks is of the one that wants to change everything, including nature, to her will and her way. You honestly think that your friends will be acceptable to her?
Auburn's
Long
gonna speak.
one?
Sorry, continue, Elise.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll speak up. After Elise finishes, like, yeah, you don't know if she's taking the side that to her view could be better than what could be done. Yet, again, look at me. I was tortured by my own clan every single day of my life until the thing that blew up in the sky happened. And even then I was experimented on and attacked by your friend Razor. And yet, if you see these torture marks, if you thought of someone else, do you think they would go on a rampage trying to spread that pain? Yet look at me. I'm trying to end it. He then puts his shirts back on.
Why do you save the ones that torture you? They should be rotting in Botor for what they did to you.
Because violence will bring nothing but violence. And yet, bringing peace is harder.
The only
Yeah,
thing
it
a
needs
fully understands is force. If someone doesn't give them a taste of their own medicine, they're just gonna keep doing it to others.
Yeah, but
And yet that will continue the cycle endlessly. Look, for an example would be myself. For example, I could just kill an innocent mother. And now I would left their child to watch me kill them. They'll come for revenge on me. I start my own family. My own child sees that child kill me, and the cycle will continue without end. Yet if one of us can bring peace, it ends that cycle.
Then why
That's
didn't
all
anyone
one
bring
people-
peace when they were torturing me? All of you! All of you kind bullied and tortured me to no end, and yet no one stopped it!
A lot of time the people don't want to stop the leaders or just avoid the problem. That is something I'm hoping to change. However, if you wish to leave, I will not stop you. You and your guys I will let you both leave, if you wish. Can I speak for these others? No, I cannot. But I myself will not raise a hand to stop you from leaving. And Ogden will desummon Avalon, pretty much leaving his hands open to be like, I'm not gonna fight.
And Null will change back as well. Listen to me, Ophelia. I encountered... I must confess... some of your fellow... I had heard your name further back east when we were stopped by a few dryads. I have done so many... I know what it's like to be tortured. I suffered for so long. Someone fought, saved me, and find a better life. Didn't you say that you sided with the Order because we tortured you? That you only sided because you didn't want to suffer?
No. The Order saved me. They gave me the power to stop all the bullies in the world.
He's then always going to do something a little crazy. He's going to motion towards the Goliath, and that you saw the power what that power brought with Magdad. And if they were also willing to offer that power to Magdad, my father, someone that knew nothing but violence, do you really think they'd be that peaceful intent? Or do you think they just want to have strong fighters and people that they will use as pawns to enact their own plans?
We just did what he asked. He wanted more power to stop his enemies. We gave that to him. It's not our fault that it was too much for him.
Stop his enemies? Or kill all who opposed him?
Let me ask you, once this perfect world comes to, it's like Ogman said, once this world reaches that perfection, what if you decide that they don't want you to be part of it?
Then I will return to the earth along with my friends. I'm not afraid of death. I almost experience this every day back at home. And this world, if I need to give my life so that this world could be born anew, I would gladly do it because it is a lot better than living in this hell.
And you're just giving up. You're not fighting to preserve the world you love.
Ogden cuts Null off. And he's just giving her a look of, she wants to make her own, this is her decision. Let's not 100% fight her, but let's just calmly talk this out. Ogden is going to calmly walk towards one of the guards. And he's going to try to repeat what we did in Iron Law. Slowly and peacefully reach into his bag, pulling out a thing of rations, one for each of them. And offering it to them peacefully. For the road if you need it.
They look, you look at them, and it's like a helmet covering a human skull made out of green rock. They don't
He's
eat.
looking.
They don't need to sleep. They only obey me.
Well, then it's better for you to have 3 days worth of ration. So I'm just going to hand the 3 days worth of rations to pretty much still holding out to offer her, so that way if she does choose to leave, she has food for the road.
She looks at it and takes it.
Arwen will politely nod and then step back to pretty much show that he means no harm.
Neither does Null. Just all I can suggest is ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want more than anything if you could be able to protect the world that you love? Don't think about what the Order wants. Think for yourself.
No, she is. The only thing I can only really ask her is to follow her heart.
That's exactly what but she still values what the Order has to say.
From a distance, you both kind of do hear a little bit of a lighthearted chuckle from Nephrite. You're both right. However, the final decision is for Ophelia. Because, young one, in a sense, you remind me of myself when I was your age. You remind me of my home. Ogman, you may not remember this or know of this, but the rest of the party does. You won't help me save my home from a bully. That's exactly what Ophelia is trying to do. She sees that nature is being bullied or being belittled. And for her sake, she's trying her best to do what she can. Young lady, you are powerful beyond belief, and all of us can assure you of that.
Armin
We
nods
don't
with
mean any
Zephyr.
harm.
Same
We
with
don't mean
Clan.
any harm. We don't seek violence for you or against you. But we do apologize for never knowing of you, never knowing your situation, never knowing your strife or plights. That is something that we can never forgive ourselves for knowing as of late. But the best we can offer is just a chance to seek your forgiveness for our misjudgment.
If you
I
really
may not
want
speak for all of us. I don't speak for all of us, but I do speak for myself that I know what you're going through and I don't mean to stand in your way.
if you really want forgiveness, hit stop doing what you're doing. Let this world be born anew. Let everything start over again.
And what about the ones who didn't do anything wrong? Would you condemn them to death? With what you say wants to happen? The wee little children who know nothing of the world, who are innocent of all bad things. The sick who can't do anything. The old who are wise beyond their years. You wish them death? With a renewal of the world? All that life snuffed out? Never to know?
And yet, if the world does start anew, who's to say that by starting it anew, the memories of the old world are wiped? So that means we forget everything: who we are, what our ideals are, our past, our hopes and dreams. That is something we hope
families.
you think about. And Armin's going to step a little bit more back so that it's clear that she has a path sort of past him to let her go.
She looks down for a little bit. Those near her can see a bit of a tear before showing her determined face. Everyone in this world needs to pay for not defending me.
Even those who had no idea? Those who would genuinely would have helped you if they knew?
Would you know if right now someone's being smuggling a child? Or someone killing another one in a bar fight? Of course, when you're there, you feel sorry and might want to do something. But just because no one was you didn't know doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Amadolwi, we always do what's right. Even if others think it wrong.
Or would you prefer the aspect from a soldier or an inventor? I can't speak on behalf of a liege, but for myself,
You can speak as many behalves as you have, but unless you walked a mile in my shoes, none of you would understand.
I have. Ophelia, my child, I have.
What'd you just call me?
No.
I need you to make me a charisma save.
Godly, I said trigger.
Yeah.
Now wait, this is charm.
No, it is not.
Oh boy.
And actually, can I have also a Liege, Null, and Gwen make that save too?
Wait,
what about
what do we
me?
need to roll?
Charisma saves.
And I no longer have any more Flash of Geniuses, so the roll you get is the roll you got.
What about Augmen?
Augmen, you're good.
Yay!
Oh,
Interesting.
sorry,
Wow.
I still have advantage. So,
So
Same with
pretty much
so
everybody's doomed
I'm
because we
guessing
saw
the
earlier.
same as Holnir.
Nope,
Hey, I
Holnir
didn't.
does not.
Thing.
Let me put it this way: you're all doomed because earlier the same thing was pretty much you needed a 20. So unless it's lower,
All four of you feel a tightness as your heart in your heart, and you feel almost as if something just went inside you.
out of character. Oh crap! I think I know what's going on. In character, what do I need to roll to figure this out? Because I think I know exactly what's going on.
Same here.
Everyone else who was not affected by this can roll investigation. But as you do, Nephrite, you feel like someone's using your mouth and say, "My child, please come home."
Okay, I was wrong in that. Okay.
I rolled a 19, got an 18.
I mean, nice. So, Holnir, can you tell me what the hey is going on? I feel like I'm being controlled by Altier.
No, I think I know
Others
exactly
affected.
what's going on now. I had an older theory, but Cat?
Yep, I'm just also rolling for Cortana, too, just in case.
Oh, thank you,
And-
Cortana. Can y'all please?
Yep, and Dazo, you can roll investigation if you want.
What about Lorelai?
Yep, I'm getting to her.
Sorry.
Wait, so what were the charisma saves for?
I think I know exactly, but that's a case of Cat's gonna have to share.
That's
Lorelai
going to
does
share
not
in a
know.
minute.
Holnir, Dazo, and Cortana can see that someone is. It almost looks like someone is possessing all four of you.
I would say one, how. However, there are a plethora of spells that can actually do that, especially something like suggestion or mass suggestion.
No, I know what this is now. Cat, I'll whisper it to you in you know where, but I'm not gonna do it here, so continue on while I send that.
And Null, you feel like someone is using your legs
what?
to walk up to Ophelia, putting your hands on her shoulders, and you feel someone using your mouth saying, "My child, I missed you. Please come home." And you feel like a giant punch from this guy. Doing just a quick attack.
No.
Alright,
It's
Does the
going
team
to-
hit?
Nope.
Hold it. Ogman's gonna rush over to Holnir to sort of make sure he doesn't do anything reckless, like, no, hold on. They're just defending her. We don't know what's fully going on.
he already whipped out a bundle.
How much dynamite do you have?
About 6 more bundles.
He's glaring at
Quinn.
the Holnir like, put that away.
Yep, Quinn, you see this, and your legs suddenly carry you to hold down Holnir.
What the?
Alright, all up and above.
Yep. Ophelia runs towards a tree with the guards and says, "Just remember, you could have stopped me. And tell that witch I am never coming home."
I called it.
And she used tree stride.
Can I say one last thing to her before she sort of does that disappearing act?
Yeah?
I'm gonna tell her, stay safe. And that's literally all he says to her before she sort of puffs away.
Wait, what about the rest of us with the Christmas save?
As soon as she's gone, you hear... all four of you hear what sort of be like... Oh... Before the voice fades, and you feel free.
What the heck was that?
Y'all
that
done
was-
got possessed.
Wait, what?
No. I'll be a moment.
He puts
What?
the bundle back. He put the bundle back.
What the heck?
I know who it is. Okay, DM, I'm gonna send you a whisper of who I think it is. You can say yay or nay if I'm right.
Alright.
Sorry
And
about that
pretty much-
whole new.
Combat's over. I kept it on just in case you guys were attacking Ophelia.
No.
I mean,
That was not my plan.
technically, if I did light that bundle, everyone in a 20-foot radius would have had to roll a tech save.
What?
I think I know who she's talking about.
They're
Her mother.
Who's a mother?
Don't we recall someone talking about their child a while back?
and she said a witch.
Exactly. Hazel.
The hag? Out of character?
Yes, the hag that was on the outskirts of Negalia.
That would explain the magic, actually.
And the use of the plants?
Are you saying
Yeah.
that in character or out of character with that tone?
Well, a little bit of both.
Ogman's gonna yell from across here. Dazo, dismiss the spell. We have a lot more to do.
Well, it only lasted for a minute, anyways.
Yeah, so by the time we were done talking, the spell could have just poof.
Yeah,
But Ogman's doing a lot of running around right now.
You said the witch's name was Hazel?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
Do you
the hag's name.
do you guys not get the pun?
Yes.
You, Hazelwood.
No,
Wait.
witch Hazel.
Yeah, that's why she.
Hey, no. Hey, no. No.
Yeah, what is it?
If I had to make a guess, you remember that hair we all gave her?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She
Yep.
might be watching us.
No.
Yep.
Not only that, she was able to control all of us.
Oh,
Wicked!
crap.
Can I say this out of character? Out of character? Wicked? I would give you a hug right now for playing this much of a long game with that. But sadly,
yeah.
I can't give you a hug, but still, hug. So
I called it so
You
long ago.
should've
She could have found a way to control us. She could have found a way to scry us. I kept saying that, but none of you believed me.
Ahem.
Voodoo you.
Character.
She did.
Ahem. I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know this, so I couldn't have helped or suggested that.
I
So,
still didn't trust a witch.
She done voodooed you.
back
Wait,
on track.
what
Can we get
I
the?
didn't trust a
Can we get back in
witch.
track with in-character stuff, please?
Yes, back
Yeah.
on track with in-character stuff.
So, hopefully, you've been paying attention to the side chat with what I've been trying to do.
Yes, that you're waving all the orcs to the center of town square.
Yep.
Yep, and I'm trying.
And thank you, Jovial, for that reference.
Which one?
Yeah, Princess and the Frog reference.
Well, she did use voodoo on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The heck is voodoo?
We will discuss that afterwards.
Yes, let's get back into the session first.
Well,
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, if you watch
Holy.
Gilligan's
But
Island.
moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
moving
I'm
on.
just trying to move a lot of characters over here.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Cat? You?
Yeah.
I had a feeling that you were going with that somewhere. With the whole Hazel thing and it like, oh wait, no she didn't. It's like, no.
Oh, yes, she did.
Yeah, that's why Dezo did not trust.
Okay, I call
Jovial?
so much
Did you really have to post that?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
So all the orcs gather around, and Ogman, you see a very familiar old orc with tusks braided in his hair, a shaw, and a very old walking stick.
The one Augment's on his dreams, right?
Yes.
Augment's like, oh, thank goodness you're okay. How are the other elders?
Unfortunately, they met the unfortunate fate of becoming one of those abominations. They were one of the first to go. And after
Under Magdad getting the power, that makes sadly a lot of sense. You were mostly against him for trying to conquer everything in his path. So that made sense in his regard.
all of us standing here were against that. You may not approve of humans and their callous and fighting ability, but we are no traitors to the natural order. But when that little girl came in with those plants and those men in green armor, they outnumbered us. Only the chief's loyals went with him, gained that power. Then they locked us up, and whenever the mark was too much, they passed it on to the innocent and turned them into those monstrosities.
Arwen looks visibly angry, and he's gonna make a very loud call. Those loyal to Magdad, step forth.
You see them kind of grouped together right behind Null.
Oh. Okay, out of character, I didn't know that. In character.
Right.
Ogman's gonna turn, marching up to them very... Do you have anything to say for yourself?
What do you want? We want to survive. We want power to make that king pay for driving us from our lands. How can you blame us for not thinking what is best for our people? What gives you the right to deny us our might to fight for our lands and our traditions?
Armin gonna now cut anyone off from speaking because murdering innocents is the dumbest thing you could possibly do. You're no dumber than a bag of rocks if you do that. You even know the reputation I've found out about our clan after escaping. Because I'll tell you right now, we're pretty much the entire clan has a bounty on its head for death because of Magdad's actions. Because your thing of might makes right, every orc here has a death sentence unless we change our ways. So unless you're willing to change your ways, I'm willing to let you stay here. But if you are not willing to change your ways, you might as well leave. I'm giving you that choice.
One of the female warrior orcs, you let us stay, even after everything we did.
Letting you stay, to an extent, yes. The only thing I would ask you to do is to take care of the innocent. Protecting them, helping rebuild not just the clan, but this town, with the people of this town. That would be your punishment.
You see an orc step up. You would recognize him as, Rook? Very powerful, orc warrior that was pretty much close to a second hand to your dad. And he says, if I may, I think there should be more to the punishment, especially given how those marks work. They should be supervised if they do to stay here. They should be supervised and so not to press on their mark to any more of our people.
As much as I will have to they would have to be under supervision. However, though, there is one other thing I'm going to reveal. He's gonna look to the outer and sort of wave him closer to sort of come here. He's going to get and just show the mark to all of the, pretty much to the elder, the right hand, and the other guards here. His mark. So.
My boy, you've been touched too.
Not willingly, I had a forceful surgery to get it implanted in me against my will. Managed to escape a few months back. Ran into, he gestures to pretty much the party. Ran into them after they dealt with a headache that we both shared. And give me a moment to find the map. Where be the map? Sorry. World map. I was in the, correct me if I'm wrong, I was in the Elmore Forest, right, Kat?
Yes.
Okay. The place I escaped from was the Elmore Forest. I, to an extent, didn't want to return, so I felt like I was strong enough to handle. He points to the Goliath, Mag dead, but we all see how that went. The marks pretty much, including the stab wound he took, still somewhat prevalent on his body that he is still somewhat injured.
But that's your biggest difference. They accepted the mark willingly. You didn't.
Yes, you are right. And there have been times where I've had to willingly use the abilities it has granted me, but it was a case of where I felt like I had no other choice. But I think we should get back on track. He then looks to them. You are to have at least 2 guards with each of you at all times. If any one of them report that you have transferred their mark, you are to then be punished, not with death, but with no social interaction and a cut serving of food for the day. If this continues, it will increase to banishment from the Blacklaw clan.
You see these orcs look at each other before looking at you with a determined look and pounding their chest hard with their fists, saying they acknowledge that ruling.
Now, though, I think there's another thing we need to discuss. Because I believe you, he points to the one I just pinged, I believe you knew the most about one Null, Rumac, and more like Clemson, the reason Magdad wanted them.
Yes. He looks at both of them. These two do seem familiar to me. I remember chasing you a couple that one time through the Boar Woods.
Yes, we were trying to lure you away from Mirwood because you were attacking us. So much has changed.
Yet I was not too much informed. So, Null, Rumac, Lorelei, Clemson, how many orcs did you kill during your escape attempt?
Try not to cause any casualties. All we wanted was to escape. Just so that we could lure them far enough away from here so they wouldn't attack again.
Ogren,
All we
how
want.
many casualties were there?
DM, how would that
No, Lorelei looks up and says, not that many. Maybe 4 to 6 accidental deaths. Like Null said, we didn't try to hurt anyone, even members of your clan. But we had to do something to make them stop attacking Mirwood.
And we only fought back in defense.
He's now
wanted our
looking to
lives
him.
together.
He's looking at him, trying to figure out, like, why would he want Mirwood? Why would Magdad want Mirwood in the first place?
Mostly for its defensive purposes, as well as being hidden from the king in the high city. He was the one that drove us from our lands in the first place. So we need a new home, and Magdad says this place would be perfect.
Magdad went might makes right instead of trying to go peaceful.
You know your father.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he's gonna look to Null. Since you know the truth, I have a feeling your dragon side is probably screaming at you, kill me. And he's giving Null a look of, tell me I'm wrong.
He just quickly thinks to himself, it's not. We have other things to worry about, Agito. Now is not the time. He just looks at this one. If all you wanted was solace from the oppression of Celius's king, all you needed was to ask. Not too long ago, the people of Mirror had to evacuate from here after the attack from the Order. They're currently residing on the outskirts of Thaleen. If you were to rebuild here, would you be willing to share the town with them?
I think the biggest question is, would they be willing to share with us?
Thank you for thinking of my question.
I would have to tell them about that, but they're actually on their. That is on one of our destinations within the next couple days, and I was going to let some of the people I know from here know about that. If you would be willing to welcome them back to their home, share it with you. That's. I just want my home back. And I know they want their homes back.
Armin's going to raise his hand to cut Null off right now. So seeing as that there's nothing but peace wished here, I'm going to hope, though, that you can all get this cleaned up in time. Currently, he's going to look around. There's some private information I wish to speak with you. He speaks to the Elder, and then points to him as well. And you. You two are to be let in on something that amongst this group is to know privately. Otherwise, there's nothing else I have to say here besides, let's just try to establish peace. However, so for now, I say we see what we have in food stocks. Do we have enough for a quick feast amongst all of us?
I'm sure we can whip up something, Chief. So what do you say, orcs? In honor of being freed, and for the arrival of the new chief, let's break out the aerial, and you hear this large swarm of cheers from the orcs around the area, and that is where we're going to end it tonight.
You're welcome, everyone, for the party next session.
Wait, I didn't hear you. What? Cactus?
We're having a party next session for the beginning.
Who says in the beginning it might just be who says in the beginning it might just be in between time?
Well, technically, my hope is for the feast to take place, so that way we could have the party private conversation with the Elder and Augment's, to an extent, new right hand. So,
I know exactly where that orc is from, by the way.
Where?
He's from a manga series, and it's. I'm kind of conflicted of telling you guys of what exactly the premise of that manga series is about. Soundwave knows because I just told her.
Which one?
Officially read it in
This one.
What's the name of the manga?
His name is Bash, and it's Orc Eiyuden Monogatari Sontaku Retsuden.
Huh. Huh.
And guys,
Yes!
Can we get the blessing?
level up!
We have the
Hallelujah.
blessing!
10!
Okay.
10!
So, I want to ask this question,
10.
Kat. Kat, I want to ask this question.
Yeah.
What were you expecting me to do with the punishment of those that were staying loyal to Magdad? What were you expecting me to do?
I was expecting you to spare them, but you know, play more of the you living and having to live with the guilt of what you've done is punishment enough.
That's to an extent what he's doing, but he's also giving it a case of giving them to an extent a beginning path of redemption sort of idea. So it's like live with the sins you've committed, but try to help others and stop with what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Change your ways, sort of idea.
Okay, I
want to make a
updating my
comparison,
character sheet.
but I'm above it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wanna make
gee,
a
I
comparison.
don't know if I should feel insulted or not, Sam. Should I?
No, because it's comparison to a certain character from Welcome to the Show. And you basically pulled that.
I'm guessing you're meaning Gem.
Not Gem.
Now I'm trying to think who
you mean,
off the top of my head.
There are two characters from Welcome to the Show that has committed so many atrocities, either to the party or to their outside environment. And
I know
they
you're talking about.
Stimula.
not
yeah,
Simula.
I know who. We don't talk about them anymore.
The captain of
I
the
said
guard.
it's one of them. Who said it's exactly that one?
Oh,
I'm meaning captain
What?
of the guard. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Nope.
I was thinking of Ivana.
Not Avana's dead.
No, Simula.
Not Simula. Simula died.
I was thinking of Ravas.
That's him.
Ah.
Oh,
So to an extent, I gave them access to the Ravis route, sort of idea is what you're saying.
Innocence, yes. Even though the one that we shall not speak about, that is also one that I thought about doing the comparison to, but no, we don't talk about them. So let me do the
I know
one
who
that's
you're
on the
talking about
lighter
now.
side.
I swear, if he's gonna become as we do not talk about Bruno's song, I'm gonna flip.
We don't talk about
Oh, no,
Bruno, no.
Hey,
Okay.
Back on track.
What do you
Anyway,
guys think of Ophelia this time?
She's a bean! She is a bean!
And I'm so thankful we talked to her instead of going murder, murder,
Which
murder.
kid, I flippin' called it on her being Hazel's daughter.
Yeah, because you dawned that on me, because I vaguely remember that little tidbit, but then I remember that she was the one that took most of our hair. And due to all the charisma checks, it kind of just dinged on me. All the ones that were doing the charisma saves are all the people that sacrifice a sample of their hair. The only one that isn't able to do it is the one who's gone, Evelios.
Ahem.
Yep, and
What about-
Hazel and
How many
Cortana were
had
not
to
there in that
give?
session, so they're not affected.
Exactly.
And Holdir just showed up.
So the
As
only
did
ones that were
Ogden, so-
affected, the only ones that were affected were the ones that sacrificed their hair.
Yeah. And oh man, how much of you are happy about having a feast next session? Especially
Oh,
Holmir
yeah.
hearing
And-
let's get out the ale.
He's making orc
And-
bacon.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I've been keeping track of how much damage we were doing to that behemoth, and when Ogden triggered the "How do you want to do this?" We were at 290.
Oh my god.
Oh, and also
I thought it was.
I'm actually happy about
I
one
thought it
more
was going to
thing.
be at like. I thought he was going to be at like 180. That's why I wanted to throw. That's why I chose to throw Holnir. I thought I was going to trigger it, but I was wrong.
Kat, I also want to say this. Thank you for giving me that how do you want to do this moment. I am so thankful.
That is actually
Nice,
cathartic
not
to
me.
real life right now.
Yeah, dragon.
Night Dragon.
Night Dragon, don't forget to level
Yeah.
up tomorrow.
I'm leveling up right now.
I'm taking my flat rate, but I'm going to do all the level up stuff tomorrow
doing it now.
night. I with the flat rate, my HP is going to be 108.
I'm half. Well, not exactly half, but my HP now is 98.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow.
But how much
I
of
forgot about the HP.
Level 5 slots.
Yeah, you're as
how many of you were-
Quinn, you roll a 1d8 plus your Constitution bonus.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Quinn, level 10 rogue, you get another ASI.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
lucky.
I was trying to figure out whether I should split it with Dex and Con or just give it all to Dex.
Hey,
That
I'll
is
give him
100% up to
use
you.
Can I get
nature.
Druid circle feature? What the what is that?
I
Oh, that would be that would be your circle of the land for
For Arctic.
there is a question I want to ask everyone, especially to
Yes.
Kat.
Mhm.
When Ogden revealed his mark, did his mark grow or did it shrink?
It did grow a bit,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
you were able to dismiss it that same power long enough for it to shrink back to what it was originally. It's just grew like maybe a centimeter.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, it's not like Sips's curse, where if you're stressed, it will just grow by 5%.
Oh, I know that, but my case was like, remember how I did the level 9 spell slot thing?
Oh yeah, that's also a good question from Dragon. A long rest before we do the feast? Let that just be a breakfast feast?
It's mostly gonna next session is mostly gonna be a dinner feast. I imagine some of you would have like maybe a short rest and then maybe help the orcs clean up a bit.
Yep, and Kat, I am going to PM you something. So come on, please load.
Hey, I get a new spell.
Hey guys, I forgot. What's the thing you need to add for health? Was it your con?
Yeah, it's your con.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah,
con, and you rolled it right.
Yeah, it was
So-
automatically added because
It's automatically added.
Oh, so it's
you rolled it.
16.
You rolled a 4 on the D8, and so you get 6 more. Just add 6 to your max.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes, I got the best
9.
thing for a cleric. Divine intervention.
You lucky
but-
son of a god!
However, right now it only works if you roll a 10 or less on percentile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guess who just got a good ritual ability?
What you got?
Commune with nature.
So technically, we
just,
now have
funny.
3 druids in the party.
Yep, and I
No,
will
I
say
got
this
the
too,
best
with
of
this,
both worlds.
with this level up, you guys do get a bit of a boon from the bark.
Oh,
Cat,
I'm not
I'm gonna
touching
ask
that
you to add
part.
that.
I ain't touching that part. I'm gonna wait till I see it myself. I'm not touching that.
I get something for Hexblade!
Dude, I have something for Artificer, and this is technically the next step of the best thing.
Yep, I'm probably gonna put the bark boons down in tomorrow just because tonight it's getting pretty late.
Fair
Magic
enough.
item
Yeah.
edit. Nice.
Yes. So I'm able to attune up to 4 magic items at once, baby. So since I technically was over my last level, so that's why Dragon no longer has the repeating shot. Now I can put it back, baby. I can
I
can
also
choose-
get a new cantrip, people.
Wait, you can attune up to 4 magic items at once. That means you can have 4 magic items that can attune to you.
Fair enough. But also,
Heal
addition to that,
next session.
say again.
Do we heal next session all the way?
Yeah, we will be healing next session.
We will be
Jared,
healing
Oh
next
no, just a short rest.
before we clean up the town, sort of idea.
So what does that mean?
8.
You spend a you just spend a hit die to heal HP.
As many as you want.
where
Yeah.
I am fine and I still have some magic to spare, so that way I can actually heal myself to full without using any spell, without
but,
using
we're
any
gonna-
hit point.
I only lost like
Uh,
9 health.
Here's the thing, we're probably going to be having a long rest after the feast, anyways. So
Yeah, that is
I'm
most
I'm
likely what's gonna
only-
happen.
So
I'm not going to spend it. So my max sorcery points is now 7, and I'm going to learn a new.
Yeah.
I can learn a new spell, and like we agreed, Soundwave, for the time being, it's going to be fly.
heck yeah!
Don't forget, I have a new cantrip now. So what shall I go with?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some. I think I'm able to get a new cantrip.
Also, Kat, did you get what I sent you on what I plan to do next? Hoping to do next session as well.
I have.
So
Oh, yeah.
hopefully you have that ready.
Oh yeah, I can learn a new cantrip and I can learn a new spell, so I might be able to get a 3rd level spell under my belt that isn't already prepared.
Oh no, what happened now?
I have 5 possible choices, and some of them you guys might have liked. My 5 choices that I already have in the bag, in the top of my head, are Blink, Dispel Magic, Flame Arrows, even though I can actually sprinkle in some flavor and make it a Flame Bolt. Since I don't deal with arrows, I deal with bolts. Just crank it up from the cantrip version to the 3rd level version. Fly, and a lot of people's favorite go-to, Haste.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes.
And on top of that, I can
was
actually
thinking
pick up a
about
new
taking
cantrip.
I was thinking about taking a large reduce, but nah, it's not really necessary.
Yeah. But now
Oh,
you
no,
saw what
no,
my
change
idea
my
was.
entire
I'm sad it
list.
didn't work. I'm sad my idea didn't work though.
But yet the outcome of what we got for now is so much better.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
But
Cactus,
I will
come
be
here.
changing my whole spell slots. And I'm also learning 2 more infusions! Yay!
Hey, Cactus, can I
Oh,
ask you
better.
something real quick?
Sure.
Uh, if we're having a party, how can some of the party talk to the locals if we don't even speak the language?
Please
Orcs
correct
can
me if I'm
speak
wrong, but
common.
don't. I was about to ask that. Don't they speak Common and Orcish?
Yes, they do.
So yeah.
Okay. See ya, guys. Have a good night.
Night.
Yep.
Hey.
Good night,
I'm gonna
everyone.
head off.